Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. Y'all bear with me here. Got a new case holder type thingy. I don't really know how it works yet. And this one is going to be shaky and bouncing, and I bought 2 of them. So we're going to be bouncing around for a few months. I see that now. So I apologize to you in advance if you don't like the shaky bouncy. Nothing I'm going to be able to do about it. It's just going to happen. Come on, fella. All right, there we go. Good. So, first and foremost, today is our little cousin's birthday. Little TLC, happy birthday to you, sweetie pie. She said thank you. happy birthday. Love you, and wish you many more. The girl don't look a day over 12, and I'm not even joking. And everybody treats her just like she's 12. Am I right, or am I lying? All right, so as you guys come in, y'all do me a favor, hit the like. This might be an extended little live. I hadn't done a live in a while, so that's the first thing. I wanted to wish happy birthday to TLC. I'm not gonna give y'all her real name. Just know it's TLC. So happy birthday again, sweetie pie. Tell mom and dad hello. Tell dad to call me. Tell him I gotta fill him in on this move and why we need to move. I'm sure he'll be ready to roll up here. So anyways, let's talk about some things that are going on. I am gonna drive safely, you know that. And you notice I don't really like this one. I don't like the ones that come out. I like the ones that are really close to the windshield because they don't bounce as much. And I feel like I have to angle it too far up in the air. But we'll see. Yeah, see that way that just seems like that's dumb. It seems like it's, I don't know, once you get it to a certain point, it's, I don't know. But we're gonna be dealing with this for a while. All right, so let's talk about cryptocurrency. Let's talk about the stock market, and let's talk about prepping. You know, we have prepping channel. We haven't talked prepping in a long time, and I want to thank Michael Best. Michael Best was like, "Hey, you're talking about this and talking about that, and you just talk about water." So look forward to some some more prepping videos. I felt like I was getting monotonous, just kept talking about it. And if you are new to prepping, go back and watch some of my early videos. I mean, we talked about that for the first year. Then it got to the point where I was like, oh my God, I'm so tired of doom and gloom. So let's just talk about life stuff. Then we started going down tangents. Then we started reviewing movies and shows. And that is just, it's like, hey, we got ours, you better get yours before something happens. But as you guys know, unless you've been up on a rock the last 3 weeks, the cryptocurrency market has just tanked. Like, it was up here and it's like half of what it was worth before. Now, we are very invested in it. We're invested long term. And you gotta understand, well, you don't have to understand. I'm gonna try to explain you guys where we're coming from. What are you doing, lady? Good Lord. The way we see things is if we continue to print money, you know, what I'm talking about is fiat currency. If we continue to print the US dollar, then inflation is going to keep happening. That's just the way it is. I mean, the more money you have out, the more things cost, and that's called inflation. Well, we're only going to keep being able to print more and more currency until the point where it kind of implodes and eats itself up. Because inflation will get to the point. I mean, how many have you guys noticed that everything costs more now? Way more than it did a year ago. More than it did 2 years ago. Has anybody else noticed that, or am I the only one? All right, you go to the grocery store, you can't walk out there, even if you go in there for a loaf of bread, a pack of meat, some cheese, and some spaghetti noodles and some sauce. It's like, I mean, of course, you're going to pick up some ice cream and some Heath bars and some Snickers and 2 bags of potato chips. And you spend $30, $40 easily. I mean, and you look, you got 2 bags of stuff, 2 bags of groceries, and you spent $40. Has anybody else noticed that, or is it just me? Has anybody noticed the price of a car these day and times? And I'm not talking about used stuff. I'm talking about brand new car off the lot. Things is, I mean, my neighbor asked me the other day because Jennifer had to put her car in the shop. My neighbor's like, "Hey, did y'all get a new car?" I was like, "Have you seen the price of cars? Are you crazy? No, I can't buy a car." These folks had a motorcycle wreck. I feel bad for them. They hit a car. Oh wow, interesting. So yeah, that's things are just almost double price. You go to buy some lumber at Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever. I used to pay under $3 for a 2x4. And if you don't know what a 2x4 is, it's like 2 inches wide and 4 inches, 4 inches wide, 2 inches thick, and like 8 feet long. And it's like $6 and some change now. Literally, I'm not joking. If you don't believe me, pull up the prices online and correct me if I'm wrong. And it's like basis of building a house. You're gonna need a ton of 2x4s just to build. Even if you're gonna build a room, a shed, or something like that, you need a ton of those things. And if items that you need on a day-to-day basis keep going up by double and triple, how much longer are you gonna be able to afford items that you need with the money that you have? That's because the money is being printed, and when it's printed, it's already not worth what it was printed at. Does that make sense? So because Jennifer and I see that, we were like, you know what, we need to get more involved in cryptocurrency. And in 2019, I introduced to you guys, I was like, hey, you got this course I'm selling about Bitcoin, blase, 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 Bitcoin. And then this year, we've been really involved into the altcoins. Last couple of weeks, our friend, Mr. Musk, decided he wanted to tweet a few things. Price went up, and then he tweeted something else, and the price went down. Well, there's a lot of, and I'm putting this out to the little small group I'm in, of investors. Listen, guys, and I'm putting it out to you guys as well. There's a lot of market manipulation going on. My best friend texted me yesterday. He's like, "Hey, what say you about BTC?" I'm like, it's obvious it's market manipulation. The stock market should not be going up. The cryptocurrency market should not be going down. And I really truly believe, and I'll take this to my grave, and if I'm wrong, I'll be the first one to admit, but I don't think I will be. But I believe that heavy money, heavy whale, we call them whales, I believe they all got together and it's like, we're going to sell at this price, we're going to crash the market, and then we're going to buy back in at this price. And I think here in the next 2 to 4 weeks, articles will come out where you're going to see that people who own 1,000 Bitcoin, 10,000 Bitcoin, 100,000 Bitcoin, where they sold at 40,000 or 50,000, and then they rebought back in at 30,000. You're going to see that. And then the little guys like you and I, we just got to go in for the ride, because our little 1 Bitcoin or half a Bitcoin or 1/10 of a Bitcoin doesn't matter. It's just like, that's why I play options in the stock market, because the little money that I'm playing with, it doesn't matter. It's not going. I can put my little money in. It's not going to go up or down. So you got to ride the wave. And that's one thing I've been trying to teach on this channel. You got to go with the flow, and you got to ride the wave. Now let's talk. Let's shift, and let's talk about how all this plays into prepping, because everything is tied together, especially in my life. So listen very closely. You're not going to be able to buy your way into or out of everything you need. You're going to need some skills. And we talked about that on this channel. And I've encouraged you guys, hey, get your electrical skills up, get your plumbing skills up, get your security skills up, get your fire making skills up, get your growing and gardening skills up, because those are going to be the skills that you're going to need to rebuild after something happens. Now the biggest thing right now is everybody apocalypse thing. Could it happen? It's kind of far-fetched. You know, a lot of us fantasize about. God, I missed my turn. I didn't even miss it. I just totally just went past it. So a lot of us are fantasizing about, you know, oh my God, the zombie apocalypse this and the zombie apocalypse that. Whatever it is, EMP strike. That's probably gonna be worst case scenario. EMP strike, nuclear holocaust, zombie apocalypse. Those are like the top three. Either way, you know, natural disaster. Either way, start now getting yourself prepped up mentally and physically. Make sure you can walk a mile and not, you know, be ready to die. Make sure that you can carry a bug-eye bag and not be, you know, not fall out. Now it's hot right now. I wouldn't, you know, and with anything you hear or you feel you learn on the channel, use it as entertainment purposes only. I always try to say that because I don't want anybody going out trying to doggone backpack and then fall out because I said go get in shape. You need to get in shape. If you got extra weight on you like I do, drop it. There are many, many ways to doing it, but make it happen. If you have limited water sources, then figure it out. You know, we've had videos about that as well. Go to Walmart, get you those 7-gallon blue containers like we got, and start filling them up with tap water. And then get yourself to the point where, you know, okay, you move from tap water to high alkaline water. But what does cryptocurrency, fiat currency have to do with prepping? Guys, there is a imminent crash coming. And you're going to wake up one day. I hope it's not tomorrow. I hope it's not next year. I hope it's not 10 years now. But eventually you're going to wake up. And I'm so afraid that the dollar is going to be worth nothing. And nobody's going to accept it. Once that happens, what is your plan B? Once that happens, what is your plan B? And I know a lot of folks like, well, you can wake up tomorrow and cryptocurrency is worth zero. That's true. That is very, very true. And what is your plan B? Because like I've said before, you need to have some cash money in your safe at your house. How many times have I said that? Minimum $500. Minimum. And if you don't have it, then you need to start where you can start, where you're comfortable. Start with $100. Work your way up to $100. Once you get 100, get 200. Once you get 200, make sure you got 250. Then get yourself to $500. Because I really truly believe that anything happens, I believe cash is going to be king for the first 3 or 4 days. And I used to say this also: if you can last 90 days, if you're going to bug in and if you can last 90 days, I think you got a good chance of making it. It's just, you know, that's just some of the stuff we talk about. So listen, I'm going to let you guys go. I want to thank you for being here. Again, happy birthday, TLC. You guys in the comments, y'all did very good, very well the other day with Estella. Happy birthday, Estella. I think her birthday was Saturday. And we did a quick short video for her. You guys did well with wishing her a happy birthday. So do in the comments, wish TLC a happy birthday. And as always, we're going to send y'all some love. And we appreciate you. We'll catch y'all next time, okay? Y'all be blessed.